Good evening, welcome to App Review 47 of 100. While we're on the kind of timeline scrolling kind of theme, I thought I'd look at the Timeline Eons app. It's the down the bottom it says Timeline Eons. We'll open it up. This app's pretty amazing. What it does is it overlays a whole bunch of timelines really across all recorded history. And you can go into as much detail as you want. You can do comparisons between different time frames. As you pinch and zoom, or go the opposite way, pinch and go out, it changes your timescale. And once you start to do that, it will bring you more detail about a particular event. So I can tap on particular events up the top there. So for example, the Iraq War gives me an idea of the timescale. Now if I go into more detail about that, I'll go into more detail again. Okay, we'll see other events coming up around the same time. I'll scroll out a little bit. So here we have, for example, the Mumbai attacks on November 26th. I can then scroll across and actually get various news events along that timeline with some visual images to support it. I can then completely jump out of that and go to other events. For example, we've got George W. Bush at the top, so let's go to that one. And this will take us through, here we go, his particular time in office. So going back to 2002 there, we can move across. We can go actually into more detail on that if we'd like to. Scrolling a little bit. So basically we're changing the time scale and looking at a variety of events. If I keep on going out, what we'll start to see is, and I should do that, but I'm not doing that at the moment, we're seeing back to various empires that held power. We're going now BC, and we can go back further, Roman Empire, and if we want to go back in, once of course, we can tap on it and zoom in and get more detail. So it's a really good overview of history app. It doesn't have phenomenal amounts of detail, but it does give a big picture view, I guess, of history. So could be helpful in some critical thinking exercises, some comparative exercises between various events over history and how they fit into the big picture of history. So hopefully you find this one helpful. Once again, it's called the Timeline Eons app.